and stuff like that, and just providing a front line. So is it Yone? I mean, picking Aatrox blind into Zeus is probably the most dangerous thing you could do because this guy is the Yone top player. And he's just going to pick it. He says, okay, you know, don't have to be cute with it. I'm just going to play the champ.
And
looking for some very nice team fights that are very tricky and annoying to deal with Nico Nocturne. Let's jump out of the rift for game number 1. That's weird.
Isn't it weird?
It's already 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Where did they go? What happened during those weeks?
That's
Who am I?
question we ask. Well, you are Brendan Veldes, as far as I'm aware.
Oh, yeah, I think you're right.
Who I am is up for debate at this point, given the amount of renames.
Mr. Middlebrook.
Yeah.
So,
actually, Zeka went for a Halo Blades as well. So, pretty interesting. Usually we see, I think the Fleet is the most common one. Pretty sure we've seen some First Strike Corki as well, which is the one that really feels...
It's kind of weird. Peanut's here. This is a Ocean Drake first, which is quite nice, and would help T1 put on even more pressure in the lanes. And they will be able to pick it up. Doesn't look like Life Esports really want to fight this, although Peanut does go in for a little break the wrist and walk away, but it's not going to work as level 6 is Owner, and he's looking for blood, and he will have it. First blood goes to Owner, as he says, well, you can't block this, Peanut.
Grub. As Faker is ensuring that Peanut doesn't get anywhere near this. And early game comp so far, not looking too bad.
Doran doesn't really care about that too much as in goes Faker looking for the knockup. Flash coming in. This is the second Nocturne and the Ash Arrow as well. You gotta be kidding me as the damage will come in. And that is gonna be the end of Zeka.
10-15 CS lead, only one with a gold lead on the side of Hanwha. Carrier showing though why he was not allowed to play that Ash.
Goes forward, yeah. Fade's call forced.
And that is the ultimate from Vipergun as well.
We got a World Ender here as, nicely predicted from Doran on the clapback, but the flash, and Zeus does get away.
Doran definitely punishing nicely as... No emotion.
He doesn't say it. He doesn't even watch. He's like, okay,
not even a nice?
I need to push Viper and delay back. Yeah. Trade of ultimates. And the threat on the bottom side and the fact that Viper and Delight basically don't exist yet means they just get a second Drake. And it's Infernal Soul. So no Ocean Souls here. It is just going to be T1 potentially ramping up into a massive Soul when they're already pretty far ahead.
Yeah, definitely subpar for Hanwha Life. We're probably looking at maybe a Chemtech angle. Not going to be the case.
Yeah. Well, we got a TP coming in, trying to make a play. Meanwhile, Smite a wave on the Bubs as they're trying to get all 6. Guma, he still has Flash, but he's charmed up, and he's just going to hold on to it. So nice play here from Life Esports. Going to pick up that kill on Guma.
There is a lot of team fighting power there. The problem is that because all your lanes are so far behind, actually getting Prio is basically impossible. As the charge.
He's looking for this, and now he's going to be denied to come back as Poppy was right there. Owner playing with fire right before the Drake. Maybe having a little bit too much fun with that Rift Herald. In the 4v4, trying to set up. Zeka does have the package, but the lights are off. And where is Faker coming from is the question. He goes in onto the Poppy. Faker does not commit. Now he goes in a massive 3-man ultimate. He gets the Featherstorm, and Yone is here. Zeus gets in from behind. He is going to be isolated, though. Nicely done. And it was actually the Dragon going the way of Life Esports. But look at the follow-up here from the side of T1. The roots come in as Doran is getting massive. And now Viper frontlining. He gets the root onto Faker, and he wins the fight for the team.
That alone not going.
Oh,
there we go.
Stuck around. The ult is used by Zeus, but Doran does dodge quite a lot. Has to deal with this Unbound Soul as the Q3 comes through. Doran getting pretty low, but will survive.
But this is my issue. Like, he dodged the ult. Zeus doesn't even have a second item yet, and he still lost that.
Arrow just to stop a potential back, I guess, but Doran was way back in the lane, so it doesn't end up doing much. Position in the mid lane, perhaps. Peanut, he's here. He's not going to get in, but he flashes anyway. And he puts that flash on cooldown. At least Atlas is happy. Who is looking for the angle. Look at him there. Let's see if he gets on in. They got to pull the trigger on this one, and Faker is looking for it. And 5-man ultimate! You've got to be kidding me! As they get on top of Zeka. The follow-up is huge! From the Saya, they go a little bit too ham, and now Guma trying to hop away. That is going to be the end of that fight as T1, they take the lifeboat out of there as fast as they possibly can.
That could very well be the end of it, but Viper hasn't done any dying in this game yet. I don't know if he's going to start anytime soon. Is Zeka?
Zeka just runs at Yone. What is that?
Yeah, that's...
Zeus just says thank you very much. That was very scrumptious. Can they actually get in here a little bit later from Faker, but he has Death Cap. Okay. He's ready for the engage if they want to go for the turn. Peanut looking for the knockback. Looking for the bonk. He doesn't see anything as in goes Zeus, and he dies immediately as well. Owner getting into the backline just gets blown up as they do take out Doran, but this is potentially a win for Life Esports. They stop the Baron. And now TP's coming in. Viper, he has to go into that Feather Storm. Not much of a follow-up here on a Peanut. As Zeka, he wants to hit some rockets, but T1 is already running away. So you gotta look at live. I mean, this is Delight's trying to make a play here. They're trying to get on top of Faker, and he is going to be isolated now. Trying to frontline for the team. It's not gonna work. There's a lot of sticks in this Dragon. Can they actually get it down, though, is the question. As Zeus is going 1v4 in the backline, he takes out Saya, and they get the Infernal Toss. It's going 1v4, and they have to flash away from this one. Doran was not in the fight at all. He didn't have TP. And the TP advantage is going to be what turns this game on its head as T1 will take out Delight as well. Just, yeah, this is what I want to see. Go slow, he says. Below. I got him. Go. Unbelievable. Well, that's the Smith's top laner at Worlds. And you get to see his POV right here at the LCK. He's asking if they can end, actually.
Elder. Everything else is fine. You can just have Zeus put in the side lane and bait them in and let that be the end of it.
Life Esports.
Yeah, don't start
yeah, they're just not going to flip. And they can poke really well as well. Not as well as Corky, but decently well. And so now it's going to come through and Life Esports say, okay, we're calling your bluff. Let's see if you can do it. Let's see if you can get on in here. They're going to get on top of Zeka again. He's dead. And that's the end of the Corky. That ultimate, that was very unfortunate. And this goes the way.
Wait.
Okay, Viper. Do they get it? Viper, he's frontlining. He might be able to just carry this fight. No, he goes down. And now it's up to Doran. Can he do it with the Elder Dragon? Is the only question. As Zeus and Guma, I don't think even the Elder Dragon's going to help them at this point. The TP comes in from Faker. And we have the results of our first game. It looks like Faker trying to push in. Peanut is still alive, and he's doing the Wolves. Perhaps for some help.
We'll see if Peanut makes it back to his base. But the Nexus, that one is going to go down. And what a first game here. Viper trying to say, we're not going home, but unfortunately in this first game.
So here we go. Felios and Milio.
Really good round. I can't believe we didn't talk about a Felios Milio, actually. That's quite funny.
It just feels like it could happen at any time.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, yeah, okay, you know.
And yeah, I was about to say, so this is one of the things we haven't really seen being picked in the Milio that much, are things like Blitzcrank, things like Pike. So if that's enough, here in the second game, I wanted to go to Free Veldes.
And it might just. We'll have to wait and see if Life Esports can challenge them here in game number 2.
We've said our fair part about the champion, but the individual play of the player not really enough if you want to be able to match power of T1. And it's also the first really big test for Hanwha. So I think for them, at the very least, bringing this to a game 3 is big.
What is happening here?
Yone.
What is happening
here?
Need
to deal with him.
And he goes very deep, and it just doesn't seem to matter. Owner already did a camp.
Yeah, he's going to invade now. So Peanut actually starting with W, which obviously is the best for the early clear. Oh, he got that. Thank God.
He did get it, but he's also going to take a big chunk here, and he loses the 2 mini Wolves. So Peanut is just really sad right now.
Because of how good these AD carries are at spacing. And we can see here as well, Guma!
We're just brawling. Guma taking it to Viper and losing, and Viper just stands up to them. This hook, flash forward, it's not going to work out. This Keria trying to turn the tides here. Flash. Oh, the dodge was excellent by Zeus as he goes unbound.
It's mostly a mid-game, I think, where we saw a lot of pressure.
Ult coming in, all out. Zeus in some trouble as he is unbound, but now Doran not going to hit the knock-up. The timing is not there, and he doesn't get the kill just yet. Finally gets in, but he goes down. Zeus gets himself into a rough spot, at least is able to trade it back, but Doran picks up the first blood. Here's Owner, actually, so the jungler who's up here and maybe makes a difference might be the T1 jungler. Doran is alone. He is going to hop past them, but the stun comes through, and that should be enough even against Cassante. And now that's Zeus picking up 2 kills. It kind of is. It's not exactly, because obviously the...
Oh, Peanut!
Trying to get in here is Peanut. He's not in range, and guess who is? Finally does get in range, but Keria comes in, picks up the kill, and Faker's going to survive. And now Peanut's in a whole host of trouble as well. Tries to flash in front of the Q, not going to quite time it correctly, and Peanut does get out with his life.
And another objective going to get started up here.
Uh-oh. Peanut's in the enemy jungle for some reason, and he might just be dead. There is a Cassante nearby, but it doesn't matter, as Keria is going to take him out, but he does go down at least, and it ends up mattering, I suppose, for Doran, who will pick up the kill.
Gold positive trade is... Uh-oh, this won't be. Maybe?
Yeah, what's going on here? Just looking for a free Viper, I suppose, and it doesn't matter how many Melio ultimates and abilities you use, he's still going to die. They say, okay, this is where we're going to try to have to get a fight going. Maybe we can pick someone off. Keria does take some damage. And now, I mean, as T1, you don't have to fight this, but if they do look for an angle, they could go for it. Owner just looking for the combo. There it is. That's the kill. And there's the stasis. And Faker lives, and down goes Peanut. And now Viper's in the front line. He's taking so much damage. And down he will go as well. Zeus super low, but just flashes away. This is a total wipe in favor of T1 as they take down 3 members of Life Esports and the Drake. I think this zoom out is perfect.
It's 11K gold!
I think Jonas Strong was like, you know what? There's nothing I can focus on right now. Nobody's going to make a play. They're going to go in on a Faker. They saw him use his stasis, and they got him. And that's a kill, and now we got the flank coming in from Doran. This is going to be pretty nice. A couple of kills. His Owner just sends it. Might as well, I guess. He's not going to take out Peanut, though, and that's going to be a couple of kills here in the hands of Life Esports.
For the 4th year in a row. Actually, 3rd year, I guess.
Probably will be, yeah.
Probably will be. As Keria behind enemy lines.
Yeah, looking for the back line, but there's a TP coming in. Zeka has the package here, so they really have to respect that to T1.
Come on, Hanwha.
In fact, they might just back off of this one. But let's see.
Get us the free.
Trying to get in. The hook is on Zeka, but the package is pretty good. Owner isolated, but he's just so tanky. He gets into the front line with the package help. And Keria gets super low, but I don't think they care about that at all, as the damage from Viper is non-existent. He's totally zoned away, and that will be another T1 victory in this team fight. Oh, poor Viper. Yeah, you're dead. Guma gonna take that one? Yeah.
Easy person to blame. This one, it's just the team that failed us.
Yeah. It just ends up being that way. Doran is trying to buy some time here. He's doing a good job. I think they will get Doran, but they're not going to get the space. As Peanut's thinking about it, no stasis available, but the heal, nope, not quite enough as Zeus. Now he wants to go 1v5. He's having a bunch of fun. As maybe the damage here from Viper could be enough. Did they go too far? As Peanut's in this back line, not able to lock down Guma. As the damage comes in, and Keria nearly able to double it up, but not quite. As that will be another kill, just fed over to Viper.
Drake now going over to Hanwha. Okay, that's bounty gold.
They don't have vision.
Wait, is it bounty gold? That's bounty gold, fellas.
It is, yeah.
No, Guma, no. No! Come on!
Well, that was pretty elementary from Owner. Just over the wall, just doesn't even cast anything, just smites it. As now, Zeus, okay, that shockwave was massive, and now Zeus finds the angle, picks up 2, and he's looking for a 3rd. Doran will be gifted over to Guma. As now Keria just following Delight around the map.
Look at the base! The minions got minted him!
Guys, look at these guys.
He's having fun.
Oh, man. Oh, Keria had to do him dirty. I thought he would, take him for a little walk. Delight's got a big smile on his face. This game is over, guys. As they are looking for Peanut. But, yeah, it's just going to be the 2-0 here for T1 tonight in a very extremely dominant game number 2. They just wiped them off the face of the Rift. And that is the 2-0 for T1.